Fanta village, nestled deep within a valley, lived and breathed rain. Generations born and gone knew only the rhythm of monsoons, their lives intrinsically tied to the whims of the sky. The air, thick with the scent of wet earth, carried whispers of ancient spirits, their presence felt in every raindrop. Fanta thrived on its bounty, its people resilient, their faces etched with a deep respect for the life-giving rains. The village elder, a weathered man named Tiwa, often spoke of the delicate balance. "Rain," he would rasp, his voice heavy with wisdom, "is the breath of our ancestors. Respect it, and it will nourish you. Disrespect it, and it will consume you." His words, etched in the villagers' hearts, were a constant reminder of the power they held within their grasp. Life in Fanta village was a symphony of rain. Children splashed in muddy puddles, their laughter echoing through the valley. Women, their faces adorned with intricate tribal paint, sang ancient songs, their voices weaving magic into the falling drops. Men, their bodies strong and weathered, worked the fields, their movements in sync with the rhythm of the downpour. The rains were more than just weather, they were the lifeblood of Fanta, shaping their beliefs, their traditions, their very existence.
Pokualee, a young woman heavy with child, stood at the edge of the village, her gaze lost in the gray expanse of the storm clouds. Her heart pounded a frantic rhythm against her ribs, mirroring the relentless drumming of the rain on the thatched roof of her hut. Fear, cold and clammy, tightened its grip around her, whispering doubts she couldn't ignore. The midwife, a frail woman with eyes that held the wisdom of generations, had spoken of the child in hushed tones. "The rains," she had murmured, her voice barely a whisper. "They speak differently of this one. This child will be different." Her words, laced with both awe and trepidation, had ignited a flicker of fear in Pokualee's heart. This child, her child, was already shrouded in an unsettling aura. The rains, usually a source of comfort and life, seemed to churn with an unnatural fury at the child's arrival. The wind howled like a banshee, carrying with it the scent of something primal, something unknown. Pokualee, clutching her swollen belly, felt a surge of protectiveness mixed with a chilling dread. What had she brought into the world?
3 days the rain fell, an unrelenting torrent that tested the very foundations of Fanta village. The river, usually a source of life and sustenance, swelled, its muddy waters threatening to engulf the small huts that clung precariously to its banks. Fear, palpable and suffocating, settled over the village like a shroud. The villagers, their faces etched with worry, huddled in their huts, the rhythmic drumming of the rain a constant reminder of the power that held them captive. Supplies dwindled, their laughter silenced, replaced by hushed whispers and anxious glances towards the heavens. The storm, a raging beast, showed no mercy.
Pokualee, her labor pains echoing the fury of the storm outside, writhed in agony. Each contraction brought her closer to the unknown, closer to the child that seemed to hold the very wrath of the heavens within its grasp. The midwife, her face a mask of concern, worked tirelessly, her voice a calming presence in the storm. The fate of Fanta village, it seemed, rested on the arrival of this child. A cry, piercing and raw, shattered the oppressive silence. The child, a boy, entered the world with a gasp, his cries swallowed by the relentless drumming of the rain. Pokualee, her body drained yet her heart overflowing, cradled him close, seeking solace in his warmth. The storm, as if sensing a shift in the balance, paused. The wind, moments ago a raging beast, died down to a gentle whisper. The rain, relentless in its assault, softened, transforming into a gentle caress. A glimmer of light, faint yet hopeful, pierced through the heavy clouds. The villagers, sensing the change, emerged from their homes, their faces etched with a mixture of awe and trepidation. They had weathered the storm, but at what cost? Their gaze fell upon Pokualee, her newborn son cradled in her arms, and a collective gasp rippled through the crowd. The child, his eyes closed, radiated an otherworldly glow, his tiny chest rising and falling in sync with the rhythm of the receding storm. He was different. They could all feel it.
The rain subsided, leaving behind a world washed clean. The sun, a distant memory, peeked through the parting clouds, casting long shadows across the devastated village. The villagers, picking up the pieces of their lives, surveyed the damage with heavy hearts. Pokualee, her son nestled by her side, watched as the villagers rebuilt. Their resilience, their unwavering spirit, filled her with a sense of hope. They had faced the wrath of the storm and emerged, battered but not broken. Life, it seemed, would go on. Yet, an uneasiness lingered in the air, a question left unanswered. The storm, the child, the inexplicable connection between them. It was a mystery that weighed heavily on their minds. The whispers started, speculations about the child's true nature, his purpose, his power. The village elder, his eyes clouded with worry, observed the child from a distance. He had seen much in his lifetime, witnessed the ebb and flow of fortune, the capricious nature of fate. This child, he knew, was different. He was both a blessing and a curse, a symbol of hope and a harbinger of change. The days that followed were a blur of activity. The villagers, united in their purpose, worked tirelessly to rebuild their lives. Laughter once again echoed through the valley, a testament to their indomitable spirit. Yet the memory of the storm and the child born under its fury lingered.
Pokualee named her son Lueva, meaning rain in their ancient tongue. It was a name whispered with reverence and fear, a constant reminder of the delicate balance between nature's fury and its grace. Lueva, oblivious to the weight of his name, thrived, his laughter as bright and cleansing as the sun after the rain.
Was the 3-day deluge a mere meteorological event, a cruel twist of fate? Or was it a manifestation of something far greater, a divine intervention in the tapestry of their lives? Had the heavens, angered by their forgetfulness, unleashed their fury? Or had they, in their infinite wisdom, gifted them a beacon of hope, a child touched by the divine? These questions, heavy with implications, lingered in the air, unanswered. Fanta village, forever bound to the rhythm of the rains, had weathered the storm. But life, like the ever-changing sky, held no guarantees. The future, shrouded in the mists of the mountains, remained an enigma, waiting to be unraveled, one raindrop at a time.